felt like the home environment had the biggest effect on learning.
Is that even on there? Oh yeah.
Home environment, yes. And the other two counterparts here felt like it was the student-teacher relationship. Now, and I will base that on some data that I have accumulated over the years, but I think both of those can go hand in hand, because over the years I think all of our group here have seen kids that came to school that had a bad day, that it affected in the classroom and affected their learning.
Absolutely.
But we have also witnessed the kid who comes in that had a bad day, and to get away from that bad day, they came into a situation where a teacher was the relief valve right there.
The best place in their whole life
Yes,
is school.
right there, and they are tickled to death to come there. So, you know, 6 of 1, and we were not way off on that, except, you know, Lori and I ranked it an 8, because I don't think there's things that you can't overcome.
Not way off.
Yeah.
From 1 to 8. Okay,
Well,
yeah.
But you've only got 10 up there, and there's about 1,000 more up there.
You're right.
You can put there. And I'm going to use an example, and that example is that I have a person that I spend a lot of time with that just recently told me that she was very, very frustrated when she went to the middle school. High school and elementary was very easy because these kids couldn't handle it. If she had gone in there with the same attitude that she had at high school and elementary, she would not have been successful, because those kids would have rebelled on her. Just like they were rebelling in every classroom. No homework, couldn't bring a pencil, couldn't remember paper, couldn't do all of these other things. But the relationship that she built with those kids she ended up finding a person who was classified in the whole school as a non-reader and a problem kid. She worked with the kid after school, and one of the very first things she found out about that kid was that he had a library book, or had a book in his duffel bag that he was reading. But every teacher in school thought he was a non-reader. So that person's relationship with that particular student overcame something and had a major impact on learning. Now, I'm not going to say that that child's home situation didn't have an impact on it, but I know for a fact that the mother came up and was thrilled when that happened. So she was frustrated. She didn't know what to do. And a lot of times, boy, when you say home, that encompasses it all too. But there's just a lot of things there that those two would probably, after when I review it, that I'd have to rank those 1 and 2.
1 and 2, okay.